Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, what do I actually work for? It's a simple question, but it's not always easy to answer. Some people say, I work for money, to pay the rent, buy food, take care of my family. Yes, that's true. We all need money to live. But is money the only reason we get out of bed every morning? Some people say, I work for stability. I want a job, a routine, something I can count on. It gives them peace of mind. It makes them feel safe. And then there are people who work because they're afraid of stopping. They don't want to feel useless. They're scared of what life would look like without a job, without a title, without a goal. But if we look deeper, there's always a story behind the reason. Maybe you work because you want your parents to feel proud. Maybe you grew up in a difficult situation, and now you want to build a better life. Maybe you're working hard so your children can go to school, travel, and have opportunities you never had. Or maybe you work because you have a dream. You want to do something meaningful. Open a cafe, write a book, start a business, help people. And even if you're not there yet, you know that every day at work is one step closer. And maybe you're still figuring it out. Maybe you're not sure why you work, you just do it because you have to. That's okay too. Not everyone knows their why from the beginning. Sometimes it takes time, experience, and even failure to understand what truly matters. Let's be honest for a moment. Work is not always fun. There are days when it's boring. There are days when you feel tired, stressed, or even invisible. You do the same things again and again. You listen to the same complaints. You sit in the same meetings. And sometimes you ask yourself, does any of this even matter? But then you remember. You remember the smile on your child's face when you bring home dinner. You remember how proud your parents looked when you got your first paycheck. You remember how it felt when you finally finished a big project, even when no one said thank you. That's your why. That's what keeps you going. It's not always big. Sometimes your reason is small, quiet, personal. But it's powerful. It helps you move forward on hard days. It helps you stay strong when you feel like giving up. It helps you grow, not just as a worker, but as a human being. So today, pause for a moment. Put your phone down, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, why do I work? What makes me wake up, show up, and try again, even when no one sees it? What kind of future am I building through my efforts today? Because when you know your reason, work becomes more than just a job. It becomes a journey, a part of who you are. You're not just working to survive, you're working to live with purpose. So no matter what job you do, no matter how tired you feel, never forget, your efforts mean something, to someone, to yourself, to the world.